Hey guys, how are you this morning? So, my name is Whitney Hebel. I am the Superstar Director of Simply Grace and Grit. I truly believe we have the best team in this whole business. They are bomb, they are fire. So I told y'all a little bit about myself this morning. I joined Cincy in September of 2017. I had my ups and downs, guys, especially mid-business probably. So just know that no one's perfect. Everyone's journey is special and exclusive to them. But today I am coming on here. I'm going to swipe the comments away. Hey guys, because it makes me nervous. I'm so glad you're tuning in, but today I'm going to talk to y'all about motivation and refueling that fire. So the definition of motivation, let's just start there. Anytime I'm doing a training or I'm doing a focus on something, I always like to look, okay, well, what's the root, what's the meaning of this? So the definition is the reason or reasons one has for acting or behaving in a particular way. Okay, so that's pretty much the reason why you're doing anything. What makes you get up in the morning? What's the motivation to get you up and out of bed to go do that workout early? Or what's the motivation to clean your house? Or what's your motivation to make yourself better? So in our business, to apply that to Cincy, that is our why. Why did we join this business? Most of us joined Cincy to either get a discount on the products because we love them. We joined because we wanted to make a little bit extra money for us, for our family, to do something. Or maybe we had a particular goal in mind, like we wanted to be able to provide a vacation, totally cover that, whatever it may be. You have to find your deep-rooted why, okay? So the why that I started this business in September 2017 is not my why now in 2021. It has changed, it has evolved, and really taking a step back and recognizing that, writing it down. Why are you doing this business? Whatever it may be, you need to fixate on that and don't let anyone make you lose focus, okay? So, you have to figure it out. You need to write it down. You need to make sure that it's deep-rooted enough that it's a reason that's going to make you want to keep going when you have that temporary feeling of not wanting to keep going. So find that why, write it down, and make sure that, like I said, no one is that why is so deep-rooted and so strong that nothing can sway it. No one can come to you and say anything to you to change that, all right? You have to stay focused. So that motivation comes from within that is connected to your why. Dig deep, find why, like I said. And then what goals do you want to hit? That's a huge part of your why. What can get you to that reason of why? So title, PRV, paycheck, team group size, all of those are measurements, but they aren't an end game. Your why shouldn't be, I want to hit SSD. Your why shouldn't be, I want to make a 5K paycheck. Go a little bit deeper. Why do you want to make that 5K paycheck? Do you want to change your life? Do you want to change your family's life? Do you want to change your children's life? Do you want to leave a legacy? Whatever that may be, that's the deep-rooted why as to why you're doing this. What makes you go and sit down at your desk every day to get your things done? Okay? It has to be something that literally lights yourself on fire. And all of that, you may not like this, but all of that comes from within. It comes from you. You have to decide that. You have to be the one to say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to succeed. Why? Because I said so. Okay? If your motivation is coming from someone else, it's going to be temporary. Motivation from an outside source is temporary. Is it great? Yes. Okay. But it's going to be temporary. You cannot rely on someone else to always motivate you all the time. That's not how this works. You cannot sit back and say, oh, well, when my SSD goes live and motivates me, that's when I'll get things done. Or in between those sessions of someone training, you don't work because you're not motivated to. It shouldn't take someone else to motivate you to do what you want, your why you're doing this business. So you have to take control of that. It's your motivation. It's your why. And you cannot wait around and blame others for your lack of motivation, guys. If you're not motivated, I'm going to give y'all some tips on how to get motivated and where I find my motivation. But this business, this motivation, it's yours. You have to own it. You have to say, I'm going to do the damn thing. You have to, okay? So where I find my motivation, obviously my why. My why, like I said, has changed so much in multiple ways, multiple reasons as to why I'm doing this business. When I started, I wanted a couple $100 so we could go to the beach more freely and spend the day and go out to eat and do all that. $300 a month. That's what I was looking for, okay? But now my why is life-changing reasons, okay? I'm doing this business, and I'm not going to go too far into it, but it has changed my life. I have seen it change my life. I have seen it change my kids' life, my kids' future, my husband's life, my husband's future. Our future as a family has completely changed because one day, me and my husband sat down. This was in 2019. Keep in mind, 2 years after I had joined. And I said, okay, am I either going to go back to work because both of my kids were in school full time, or am I going to focus on Scentsy? And we decided right here in this office, actually, that I was going to focus on Scentsy. And that's when things changed because, one, my mentor was stepping in and she helped me and I followed her and all of those things. But the deep-rooted why was that I needed to be able to provide for my family in a way that I never had been before, okay? Again, why did that happen? Because I said it was going to happen, okay? So you have to... I don't want to say you have to, if it hasn't changed your life yet, look towards the people that it has. Listen to their stories. I remember when I went to my first Scentsy event, I was like, something's not right because all these people, right, have had life-changing opportunities with this business. So for all of these people to have that, something has to be there, right? Okay, so keep going until it does change your life. But also my Scentsy business is my joy. It's my happy place. It's my family's happy place. It's our life. My kids don't know anything but Scentsy as far as what I do for a business, what I do for a living. And we literally live the Scentsy life in our family. Okay. My family knows that when someone's sniffing candles in TJ Maxx, my son literally walks by and says something about Scentsy, okay? That's just where we're at. The other thing where I find my motivation, positive mindset, what I allow myself to be around and listen to, okay? So that includes music, podcasts, TV shows, social media, and negative people. All of those things affect my mood. They affect how my day goes. If I roll over and check my phone and I get on Facebook and see that someone's complaining about who knows what today, that can set my whole mood for the entire day because it started out with something negative. So I don't follow negative people. I don't listen to negativity. My team knows that there is no negativity allowed on our team page. Yes, negativity is a part of life, but I feel like you have total control of that, how you let it, how you're around it, how you let that affect you, how you can say, nope, I'm not allowing that in my space. Okay, same thing for music, same thing for TV shows. Y'all, some TV shows give me straight up anxiety. Okay, if it's really tense and it doesn't make me happy, I don't watch it. Okay, why? Because my anxiety is real. It is something that I deal with daily, and I don't need to be doing anything else that's adding to that, okay? So guess what? We ain't watching that. I listen to a podcast and someone is complaining about anything. Don't get good vibes. Nope, I'm out. Bye. Okay? Why? That's a huge part of my motivation. If I'm not feeling positive about my day, about my life, about my business, I'm not going to want to do it. Okay? So you have to be able to say, I'm going to allow these type of things in my life. If it doesn't give me good vibes, I'm out. Okay? If it doesn't give me the feel goods, I'm out. And you get to say that because you're in total control. Something else where I find my motivation, prioritizing things in my business and being able to check things off a list. So this is my go-to, okay? And I'm not going to go far into this, but this is my daily task list and my monthly task list. You will see I have check marks. It brings me joy to have a checklist and be able to say, yep, that's done. I don't even know why, but it makes me feel and know that I'm being productive. I'm getting the things done that are important in my business. And I have prioritized the important things in my business. Yes, there's important things in our business and there's fluff. You have to be able to differentiate those, okay? You have to be able to say, these things they're not income producing activities. I have to set those aside. I have a running list in my phone of things I need to do that are outside my normal daily and monthly task, okay? Those are prioritized. I literally put them wherever they need to be in my list as to what I need to get done first, okay? Right now, just to give you an example, follow-ups are something I'm doing with the things that are going out. I'm going through and messaging all my people. That's number one, okay? The other thing is to make some type of book for my group. That is at the bottom. That is not an income producing activity. That is something that I want to do. But to be able to prioritize that and say, this is the important things that I need to do in my business to be successful. Yes, there's fun stuff. There's fluff. There's gifts. There's shout outs. There's all those things. But we have to be part of our business and staying motivated is being successful, right? Because if you continue to do the same thing over and over again and you're not getting the same results, but you continue to do it over and over again, that's the definition of insanity, and you will be insane. You will drive yourself insane. So we really have to prioritize what's important in our business. What can we say at the end of the day that we have done? Where have we been productive? And that helps my motivation because I can walk away at the end of the day and say, yes, I got all of this done, and I can see it on my list and I can check it off, okay? Another thing where I find my motivation, this may sound silly, but Pinterest. Pinterest also has an algorithm, but they know from what you save and what you like, the things that you like, right? So when I get on Pinterest, I know that I have motivational quotes, positive things, boss babe quotes, and interaction things on my Pinterest. I love to be able to go on there and share those. I share those with my group. I share them in my stories, okay? I share positive things because I don't want to be, a pit of negativity. Again, negativity is real, but there's a time and place for it. And I really don't think social media is that. Side note, social media is the highlight reel. Absolutely. You cannot go on there and judge yourself, but what you allow in your space is really a thing. So Pinterest, I go on there and I save things all the time. What I want to share with my team, what I need to print and put on my board so I can look at it, okay? And then the last thing that I have on here of where I find my motivation is setting boundaries with my business, okay? Again, I have to be able to pour from a full cup. So I have to enjoy my business. I have to want to be able to, again, walk into my office and be like, yes, I want to do this. How do I do that? I set the boundaries. I have business hours. My teamies know I have business hours. I work from Monday through Thursday, 9 to 4, okay? Availability to people. You're as a leader, if you're not a leader, this probably won't attain to you, but you're going to have people who are constantly going to need your help. They're going to have questions. But really setting those boundaries to, one, not have to respond right away, and teach them how to find their answer instead of giving them the answer, okay? That's setting a boundary. Someone says, when do we get our scent and warmer of the month? Okay, one, it's on the team page, so go check it out there. Two, it's in the workstation of when that is going to roll out, so you can go check your orders tab to see if yours has shipped yet. And once you find the answer, if you would share that on the team page, because maybe someone else has that question, okay? I'm not directly giving them the answer. I'm telling them where they can find their answer and then share it with the rest of our team. That's building a boundary. And availability for drama. Y'all, we have a lot of women in our team, in our group, in our business. There's going to be drama. But you have to be able to set aside your business relationships and your friendships. Tons of friends are on my team. Tons. but they know that what I do in my business is totally different. And, I incorporate our friendships in our business, but this is a business to me. This is a real income producing business and that's how I have to treat it. Okay. So really not being able or available to the drama of what's going on. Stick to the facts. No he said, she said. Don't get involved, and just really being the leader that steps back and says, this is what we're focusing on, because all of this is happening in our business, and we're not going to thrive into he said, she said drama. Why? Because that's draining to me. So I choose not to partake in that. Okay. So motivation, y'all may not like this answer, like I said, but it really does come from within. It's in your daily actions. It's in what you allow. It's in what you look at, listen to, talk to, surround yourself with, all of those things. Okay. So refueling your fire. Say that you've gotten to the point where you're like, I have no motivation. I kind of pretty much want to just give up. I've had an awful month. I've had an awful couple months. I'm not happy with where my business is. How do I get out of this rut? Okay. So one, go back to all those things I just said of where I find my motivation. We are going to find that why. Why do you want to be successful in this business? Why do you need that whatever amount of paycheck? Okay. Find someone that you love learning from in this business that is successful in this business. Okay. Our business is full of oversharers. It is what it is. I'm one of them. Anything I do in my business, I share with my team. Literally anything I do. And 95% of the time it's on my YouTube too. Okay. So finding the ones that are doing the income producing things. We get lost in finding the cutest graphic or the cutest, whatever it may be, samples or all of those things. But again, we have to focus on the income producing things. So your samples or your samples don't have to look a certain way to be successful. Your graphics don't have to be a certain way. You don't have to have your brand completely figured out to be successful. That's something that you can do later after you have done those income producing things and seen something come back from your business. Okay. But find that person or people, listen to their trainings and implement them into your own. You have to find what's going to work for you. And again, prioritizing. Okay, guys, you have to, because when you go and you watch all these trainings of all these amazing things and you want to do what she's doing, you really have to take the time to step back. And I'm always going to tell you one, IPA, what's the most income producing? The most income producing thing is to go talk to people, go have a conversation, one-on-one, book some parties, build that relationship. Okay. But you're going to need to, like I said, find those people, train yourself with podcasts. And our business is based on learnable skills to be successful. 110% learnable skills. What's that mean? Someone who has really high PRV, okay, say between 2,000 and 5,000 a month. That's a lot. Okay. I feel like anything over 2,000, that's something that we set as a goal in our team and our group every single month for a few reasons, but that's a skill to have high PRV. How are they getting that PRV? Have a conversation with them. Look at their YouTube. Check them out. What are they doing to get that high PRV? I can guarantee you it's not luck. They didn't just post on social media and have a bunch of people flock to them and say, oh my gosh, I want to do a party. I want to do a party. No, they spent tons of time having conversations, getting to know people, and making it about them to say, hey, I want to do this party for you. I want to work to get you some free, whatever it may be. But that's a learnable skill to be able to say, oh, I'm going to go talk to 10 to 20 people this week and ask them to party. It's a learnable skill to be successful. Okay. And then know that you can do it, guys. The path to being successful in this business, I truly believe, is paved for you. It's literally having the motivation to keep going when things are hard. this business is not meant to be like a straight up angle. It's just not. It's going to get hard. You're going to want to give up. You're going to want to throw in the towel, probably a few times. But again, that's where that why and that motivation comes in to say, no, I'm not giving up just because I can't get any parties booked. Or no, I'm not going to give up because I'm in my lowest month I've ever had. No, we're not doing that. We're not giving up. We're going to keep going. Okay. So here comes the perfect time to do your relaunch of your business. It is about to be a new catalog. Not only are there tons of new products, but you have a reason to reach out. Okay. Whatever you do, you have to be consistent in your business, in leadership, in life. If you want to be successful, you have to be consistent. Okay. So you're going to have to invest that time in your business. This is the perfect time to relaunch your business if you are feeling defeated. Tons of new stuff. Okay. But you're going to have to, like I said, invest the time in your business. Things like registering for SFR, going to World Tour, going to events, investing your time into watching a podcast or a training. You're going to have to do those things. You're going to have to invest, and not just money, time into your business to get that product back. Okay. Have those one-on-one conversations about them, about your customers and what they need. People should never wonder if you're still a consultant. Okay. The first step to refueling your business or restarting or relaunching is your PRV. Okay. 3 Legs of Success done by Chloe and Justin Cox. Go check it out. First leg is PRV. First, always first. Okay. Whether you're a certified or a leader and above, lead and above, you have to have your PRV squared away first. Okay. So if you're relaunching your business, all you need to focus is on sales. Okay. It's probably going to be hard when you relaunch your business, right? Especially if you've taken a step back. If you went, away for a long time and your customers and your teammates don't know where you are, it's going to be hard to come back. Not going to lie. Because when you're not consistent with things, people don't trust you. They don't rely that you're going to be there when they need help, or that you know what you're talking about, right? Because you at some point decided to step back and not show up. Okay, so it's going to be hard to restart, but you can do it. So many people have done it. So many people have reinstated, completely gone off the grid and come back and become successful because they found that why and they found the motivation to put in the hard work and invest that time. So that is what I have for y'all today for motivation and refueling your fire. I did swipe away the comments. So, there's not many comments on there. Perfect. If y'all have any questions, let me know. I'm going to share a training later today about burnout that I did a couple months ago, and it kind of relates to this with the motivation and having that lack of motivation. So I hope y'all have a great day, and let me know if you have any questions. Bye, guys.